Kurt Smith was a stand-up guy, a true professional. He knew his trade inside and out. Kurt was a marine engineer on the CM London Express. This wasn't your typical ferry boat, this was a massive cargo ship. It carried shipping containers across the Atlantic. Kurt was responsible for keeping the engines running. It's a big job, and he was damn good at it. This was Kurt's third deployment on the CM London Express. He was known for his meticulous attention to detail. Kurt never cut corners, he always put safety first. He knew the risks involved in his line of work, he wouldn't have it any other way. Safety was paramount to him. The crew respected him for it. The CM London Express was docked in Savannah, Georgia. It was a routine maintenance day. Kurt was supervising the overhaul of one of the ship's massive piston engines. He knew these engines like the back of his hand, but even the most routine tasks can turn dangerous in a heartbeat. The air was thick with the smell of grease and engine oil. The crew was working on the piston. They needed to remove it for inspection. It's a delicate procedure. One wrong move and things can go south quickly. As the crew loosened the bolts, the unexpected happened. The piston, instead of sliding out smoothly, cracked. A hairline fracture spread across its surface. It was small, but it was enough. This wasn't supposed to happen. The foreman wanted to continue. He was behind schedule. "We'll fix it later," he said. "Let's just get this thing out." But Kurt stood his ground. He knew the risks. A cracked piston could explode under pressure. It could kill someone. "We need to replace it now," Kurt insisted. "Safety first." The foreman was furious. Every minute they wasted was costing the company money. "We don't have time for this, Kurt," he shouted. "Just get it done." But Kurt wouldn't budge. He knew the rules and he knew the stakes. "We're not cutting corners on safety," Kurt said, his voice firm. "I'm not risking my crew's lives for your deadline." The tension was thick. The other crew members looked on nervously. They knew Kurt was right, but they also knew the foreman was under pressure. The foreman stormed off, muttering under his breath. Kurt took a deep breath and turned back to his crew. "All right, let's get this piston replaced," he said. "By the book." The crew got to work, their respect for Kurt growing. They knew he had their backs. The piston replacement was a delicate operation. It required the use of a specialized piece of equipment called a scavenger air receiver. This device used compressed air to move the heavy piston. It was a dangerous tool if not used properly. Kurt was the only one certified to operate the scavenger air receiver. He double-checked the connections, ensuring everything was secure. He donned his safety gear, including a respirator and a safety harness. He wouldn't take any chances. Kurt entered the confined space where the receiver was located. He started the machine, the air hissing and groaning as it pressurized. He began the delicate process of moving the piston, but something went wrong. The hissing grew louder, turning into a deafening roar. The crew outside exchanged worried glances. Something was wrong.